M26.
We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the New York Giants. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. Oh, good return up past the 30. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They go play action with Hurts. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. And it's second down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Now he'll tuck this and run. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a third and short, 3rd and 1.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10, as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Play action. Here's Hurts. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now Saquon Barkley, a man who played collegiately here in the Keystone State. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
Throwing is Hurts. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down.
Go Silver, ready?
Hurts. Now he's going to step up and run. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will not be able to get the first, as he can get this only down to the 5. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up the 4th down. Here's Hurts to throw. He will find Smith in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Eagles are on the board here first in the season opener. Elliott good on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Looking to throw, Dart. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
And a yard at the 39-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 17 yards and a Giant first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Dart. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
That's complete. It's Neighbors. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 11 yards there, just like last play.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Dart. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays? You can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Breaks through the contact. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose.
Every team has plays in their book to try to buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations. In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
And now, how about this? The free kick from the 20 going to be out of bounds. And that, of course, is a penalty. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. On the give, it's Tracy. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Working out of the gun is Dart. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. He'll get 15 and a Giants 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To throw, Dart. That one taken in by Neighbors. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32.
Through 1 quarter, 9-7 our score. Ready to roll for the 2nd quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Throwing, Dart. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Johnson. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They'll hand it to Tracy. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive room right here.
The 17-yard line.
Now Dart. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Only 3 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Second and 7. Dart. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
He'll try and do this himself. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Nolan Smith with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
For the field goal. A 36-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will push the lead up to 12-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And a good job defensively. They stop him. For the first at the 32. They'll give him 4 yards there. And it'll be 4th down. Out now is the punter, Braden Mann. There, but 15 yards on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Open target here, Darius Slayton. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch, not much yardage afterwards.
To throw is Dart. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. On is Jamie Gillen to punt this one away. Back deep, Rashid Shaheed. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shot of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again, so he's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
And his throw is incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the gun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Anyway, hey, Silver. Go Silver, ready?
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Abdul Carter. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long.
Let's go.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Hey, 73. Tiger Hornet. Kyle, let's get it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got a man, complete. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. A couple of first downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10. They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now on 2nd and 13. Hurts gets this complete to Shaheed. Oh, look at the juke. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll set up to throw. Hurts fumbles it. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. They'll set up a throw. Oh, that is incomplete.
I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. Officially, that will be marked out as just a 28-yard punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
19 yards there on the catch and run.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. To the air, Dart. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Here's Dart once more. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 30.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Giants.
From the gun, Dart. Going down the middle, and it's complete. Now a timeout signal for him. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. To throw now, Darty. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Dart going to look to throw here.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds late at the 3. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
For the field goal, a 20-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half.
Giants 15, Eagles 7.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And no run back here as the 3rd quarter will commence with a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Off the bootleg, it's Dart. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
2nd and 10.
Throwing his Dart.
And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run good for 24 yards.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Dart.
Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's a 1st down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Tracy. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. The tackle by Nakobe Dean.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9.
Throwing his Dart.
Catch made by Slayton. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Dart from the gun on 3rd down.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will take it up in for a giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Giants are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realize what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a free-possession game.
This one goes out wide for Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia! Saquon Barkley, 42 yards. And the Eagles are able to cut into that deficit.
Jake Elliott on for the point after.
It's wide right. No good.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't
miss it?
change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Looking to throw, Dart. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Nolan Smith now with his second sack here on opening night. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Here's Dart. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over a 1st and 10.
30-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Now a 2nd and 10.
Good. Foul left, Yanni. Anyone else? Go Silver, ready?
Here's Hurts to throw. He dumps it off to Barkley. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's an Eagles 1st down on a gain of 11.
Eagles first down. Eagles 11 on the play. And an Eagles first down.
Good. 63. Trimmer. Foul left, Yanni.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He finds him again, Saquon Barkley. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you could actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply, if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
Hurts. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
And Shaheed going to go in motion.
Throwing is Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And they will take over first and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Dart. That one taken in by Neighbors. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Dart from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
They'll throw again. Dart. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Now Dart. That's caught left side by Neighbors. Now inside the 25. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 53 yards.
First down. First down and goal to go.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
To throw is Dart. And that'll be incomplete.
Yeah, offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back, because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in the game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Off the bootleg, it's Dart. Now he's going to step up and run. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Nolan Smith in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to throw for it with Dart. He'll try and do this himself. And he's going to go down again. So a big sack for a loss of 4. It brings up 4th and goal.
Well, it's been a little bit of feast or famine because he's thrown for decent yardage, and obviously they've got the lead, Charles, but now he's been sacked 4 times.
And what I'm focusing on is his toughness in the pocket, because you mentioned the feast or famine part. He's played well in between being dumped on his back.
but every time he's had a chance to throw the football, he's been impressive.
A 33-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the fourth.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away.
And he returns this to the 22. Offense set to begin their next drive.
The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
Brian Burns, his second sack of the night.
Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number, it's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
Give him 6 on the run. It'll be 3rd down now with still a long way to go to get to the 1st down marker.
And it's 3rd down.
Hey, easy, 63, back. Hey.
Back to throw here.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself.
I don't know what was going on there, but the end result, this is going to be a safety. Well, there is still time to recover from this. It remains a 2-score game even with the 2 points there, but let's just say things not trending in the right direction.
I like that phrase. I'm going to say it along with you. Things are definitely not trending in the right direction. They needed something on that drive. Instead, they gave up 2 points and a lot of hope.
It's a gain of 20. And the
Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
To throw, Dart. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Throwing, Dart. He'll try and do this himself. Room here to run. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a Giant 1st down on a gain of 16.
And the Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On the run is Tracy. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand they're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
55 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
To throw now, Dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. Firing quickly here, and complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
On the ground, here comes Tracy. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps him in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him. Ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
Not in any rush offensively. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
Get it! Liking 18!
And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. A great play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Giants are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Eagles 13.
So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Now on 1st down, he'll drop the throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Towards the end zone for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times and 8 chances. This is 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That's good for 28 yards.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. Now Hurts changing up the play.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing again on 2nd down.
Hurts goes right back to Smith again.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Jalen Hurts
with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns.
And the Eagles have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for 2 is snuffed out. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it could be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
Right back to Tracy.
Shedding the tackle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Tracy. And he'll take this one down near the 15. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Ready. Blue ready.
And the Giants will kneel it here out of the victory formation.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in